Welcome back. The Spirit of St. Louis Air Show and STEM Expo returns to Chesterfield this weekend, June 6th and 7th. The expo will feature the U.S. Navy Blue Angels and a full lineup of high-flying performances. So joining us now is Mark Sutherland with the Spirit of St. Louis Air Show and STEM Expo. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Of course. I know that you've been doing this since 2012, you said. So you've been here from the beginning. What makes this show, especially this one in Chesterfield, so special?
So there's an incredibly strong aviation history here in the St. Louis region. Boeing's a big sponsor of ours. And so the F/A-18s who you'll see flying with the Blue Angel will be flying. Those are made right here in St. Louis. This is actually the 80th anniversary of the Blue Angels and the 40th anniversary of them flying the Made in St. Louis Hornets. And so there is this huge history, and then we do an incredible amount of stuff on the ground as well that really sets this air show apart from many, many of the other air shows around the country.
And we know that this year's theme is 250 years of American spirit. How is that really being brought to life?
So, like I said, 80th anniversary of the Blue Angels. We've got a huge Patriots landing on the ground. You can get up close and personal with our heroes in uniform. And then we do a lot of focus on STEM as well. STEM is the future. Science, technology, engineering, and math. So the STEM Expo we have on the air show grounds gives hands-on robotics and rocketry and simulators and bioscience and geospatial. So kids can take that wow moment as they look up and say, I want to be that, and then we'll show them how they can be that.
That's so cool. Why is that piece so important? Why is that something that y'all really made a point to include?
That's kind of what we did at the beginning.
Yeah.
We were one of the very first air shows in the country when we did our first air show in 2014 that had a STEM Expo on the ground. All the other air shows are doing it now as well, which is fantastic. That's what it's about. It's not just about a great weekend. It's not just about a great show in the sky. It's about using an event like this to really transform the future of a lot of people and really celebrate what we've done and what we're going to do in the future.
I know for a lot of people, this is a tradition. They come out with their families every year. There may be people who have never come out. Mm-hmm. What should they expect? What do you really want them to know for this incredible experience?
Well, the big thing is it's a small regional airport. We have 50,000 of your closest friends showing up at once. There's going to be traffic. Come early. That's why we open gates at 9, all this stuff to do on the ground. So the air show starts about 11:30. Don't wait till then, otherwise you will be sitting in traffic. You will miss stuff. Come early. Enjoy everything we're offering for you to do as a family on the grounds, and then stay for the air show, and then hang out a little bit afterwards as well, because then you'll just be sitting in traffic again. So plan for that. Also plan for the weather. Got a chance of rain this weekend. It's also going to be a little warm. So we've got water stations, but bring a poncho, bring appropriate boots, head coverings. We don't allow the big umbrellas, just bring little umbrellas if you want some shade. You can bring chairs. But all the FAQs, all the things you need to know are on the website, spirit-airshow.com.
Good point. No one wants to sit in traffic. We do know that there's a local connection. So St. Louis native Jada Jackson is part of the Blue Angels team. How special is that? And have we had local connections before?
We have before,
okay.
But it's always great to highlight those connections as you go forward. And we've got some pilots that are coming back. So there's one of the Blue Angels right now flew, I believe it was the F-22 or F-35 in the last air show that we did 2 years ago. So you've got these people that keep coming back. And one of the most fantastic things, though, is the pilots that come in flying the KC-135 or flying the jets, and they talk about how they were inspired by a St. Louis air show or another air show when they were a kid.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
Now they're flying into these air shows and performing in these air shows.
Well, I was actually going to ask, for young people, how impactful is it to see someone like Jada in this role, to see someone from their hometown doing this?
It's huge, because as you're inspired as a kid, you kind of want to be able to see yourself as that individual. And so we're thrilled that they come in. Also thrilled they come in, they spend time in the STEM Expo with the kids. They walk around, they do autographs. They also invest in the community in the days leading up to the air show and go out and do special events with kids and visit hospitals and such. So we're thrilled how impactful they are, and we're just honored to be part of that conversation.
That's awesome. And just a reminder, people can get tickets online, correct?
Online only, spirit-airshow.com. Kids 12 and under are free. Download a free ticket. And then for the first time, we're able to do both. We've always done active duty military are free, but now we're able to do their dependents and their spouses are free as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's our way of saying thank you to the incredible sacrifices that our heroes in uniform make.
That's great. Thank you so much, Mark.
Thanks for having me.
Sounds like an incredible weekend. If you've never done it before and gone out there, it really does give you chills. It's awesome. So the Spirit of St. Louis Air Show and STEM Expo runs June 6th and 7th at Spirit of St. Louis Airport in Chesterfield. You can find tickets and more information online. Well, it is summertime and St. Louis County Library is starting its reading club. How you can win big by reading books. Straight ahead.